Ah, delicious. Hi and hello and welcome to a very late episode of Contains 10% Ethanol. It's been a little while, it's been like 2 weeks since I recorded, and I really want to sit down and talk to you, and I was doing some thinking of what I wanted to talk about, and this topic was something that took me a very long time to understand and to come to terms with, and it's saying fuck you to negativity and kicking your inner demons square in the junk. And it took me a long time to be able to figure out how to say no to negativity and how to kick my demons in the nards. The first thing I noticed when I started talking about my depression with people, that it would boil down to three types of people. You had your one person who was very overbearing and came on way too strong. And it was like, what do you need? What can I do for you? I love you. Are you okay? How you doing? Are you okay? Are you good? Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? And it was too much. And they just smothered me with attention. And I get what they were doing was trying to help, but you also have to realize that there is such a thing as too much attention, and their constant attention and questions made it so I didn't want to talk to them. And that was people that I realized, who would come in too strong or too passionately and just kind of had to pump the brakes a bit. I realized I needed to kind of step away from them. And the second type of person that I realized what happened was, if you're like, hey, I'm going through some shit, feeling kind of shitty and depression's a bitch, they would do this. See ya. It's fucked up. And those are the type of people you really don't want, because their negativity of not wanting to listen, not wanting to understand, and thinking that depression is wrong and horrible and there's nothing that, that they can do to help, don't waste your time chasing them. Let them leave. Because their negative energy is going to affect you and really just bring you down. And it took, me saying, hey, I have depression, and people being like, ew, huh, and walking out of my life to realize that I didn't need to chase him, and if I kept him in my life, it would have been way worse and harder for me to come to terms with what depression is for me. And it sucks. It's bad. Don't chase them. They're not worth your time. Remotely, no matter how much you want to chase that person, if they leave, they're not worth it. The third type of person I met was the perfect person. They weren't coming in too strong like this. Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? They wouldn't leave like that. It was a perfect balance. They understood that sometimes I withdraw into myself or withdraw into my head, and they would just kind of be like, hey, are you okay? Like, are you doing okay today? How are you? And would just listen. They would ask once. If I didn't want to talk, they would just sit back and like that. Okay, all right, okay. And when I did decide to call them or, open up to them and cry and scream and bleed and vomit and drink and do horrible, horrible things, they were there no matter what. And some of the people that gave me that balance between smothering affection and no affection are the people that I've grown very close to and I've kept in my life for almost 10 years now. I have been living with depression for 10 years. Yeah, and I'm still here, so you can too. Yeah. So anyway, the people that come on too strong, you kind of got to step away from them. And the people that decide to fucking get out and say, see ya, and leave, let them leave. They're not worth it. That person that listens, that gives you the right amount of space you need, kind of checks in every now and then, they're the people you want to keep in your life. And it took me a long time to realize who to chase after, who to not chase after, and who to, talk to about what I was feeling. So I hope my descriptions of the three types of people I've met with my life with depression kind of help shed light on yours, or if you know somebody who wants to watch, send them my way. I also really hope today's the day that you fall in love with being alive, because each day I fall a little bit more in love with being alive, and it's a good feeling, and I really want you to feel that too. And remember, if you're feeling mad, bad, sad, or glad, someone who cares about you up in Bangor, Maine, it's me, and I will see you in the next video, okay? Bye.
It's like Peter and Gwen, new Spider-Man. If they don't know how I'm feeling, these blanks they can't fill in. Man, I was out of breath when she left, until I knew when she reached.